I love Cyborg Superman. He is an absolute beast. I want to say there's a problem. I want to say that I have a problem with him, but there isn't really one. Is there? Let's check out the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I am going to go over Cyborg Superman. Cyborg Superman was a rework. Now, I said this in the verses. There's a verses out there of Cyborg Superman versus Eradicator versus Ultraman. Recommend you checking that out if you're trying to decide which one you want to work with. And that's basically because they all bring something a little bit different. I have been trying to play around with Eradicator, and I got to be honest, he is useful against Cheshire, because I know a lot of you are looking, is he going to be useful against her? He is, but you got to protect him. He's still he's kind of squishy in this meta now. So just a heads up there. Anyway, so on the Cyborg Superman, I started working on him just because I love the skin alone, knowing that I wouldn't be able to use him. But then once they did the rework, I already had him like mostly there. So I just had to like top up some rings, and that was it. So love the skin. Absolutely love the skin. Let's go ahead and get into the kit. Techno-Organic Arsenal, and let me see. Special damage to an enemy, gain 30% shield plus 6%, that would be 7% per buff on the enemy, max 30, max 35% if I had that ringed out, and 2 permanent int ups. The permanent int ups I didn't even really pay attention to that much. It's nice to have, they're pretty awesome. And then the can't miss and can't miss next attack are awesome as well. And I'm wondering if I should put rings into that. I'm going to still think on that 1%, but I mean that 1% equals 5%, but that's still only 5%, but it's on the A1. So that means you'll be getting a lot of shield, especially if it gets cold assisted. All right, so Disintegrating Glare. Special damage to an enemy applies 10 critical chance downs if I had that ringed out. Plus 5% damage. I don't think I'm going to ring that out. I think I'm going to stay right here. Like, the difference between 9 crit chance downs and 10 crit chance downs, I'm not really like worried about too much. And then on the legendary ability, purge all positive immunities and awareness from the target. I cannot wait to take him L4 so I can go ahead and get that ability. I still would recommend it as being the 4th ability taken, but I think it'll be a very, very good one. Then Annihilation Protocol. High special damage to an enemy. Cooldown -1 when Cyborg Superman has shields at the end of any hero's turn. Now here's the rub on this one. It starts on a 13-turn cooldown. So that means that 2 whole turns, actually, let me make sure. Yeah, about 2 whole turns unless somebody dies, then it's more before you can use this ability. So just be aware of that. After that, it happens pretty quickly, but just beware. At the beginning, you will not be able to use this for at least 2 turns. So now, the Man of Tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, and then if Cyborg Superman's more than 50% shield, gain 10 crit chance ups, and purge all enemy buffs before attacking, that ability is awesome. It's also, and I'm wondering if it's a can't miss ability. I've used it several times on Cheshire, but the problem is because you can't use it first, I use the A1. And so then if I'm using the A1 and then go to the 3, I still think it's a can't miss ability, but I'm not sure. But he's purging the buffs before he attacks. So then if he's purging those buffs, does that purge miss? I don't think so. I haven't seen it miss yet. So there's that. Man of Tomorrow. Passive ability. Start the battle with 50% shield, immunity to crit hits, heals, and debuffs. I still don't understand that immunity to heals thing. Can anybody put down in the comment section below what that means exactly? Because I'm still kind of like, what do you mean immunity to heals? I want to heal. But the other 2 can be purged. If Cyborg Superman has more than 50% shield at the end of each enemy's turn, gain 30% turn meter up. This goes quick. He starts attacking fast. Fast, man. And sometimes it's to your detriment because you're trying to work something out and he's already jumped up. And it's like the Atrocitus teams. When he goes against Atrocitus teams, sometimes he just goes. Like he's hopping in front of a lot of people, so you got to be aware of that a little bit. Team leader ability, which I don't really even use. Gain 20% shield and 2 permanent affinity resistance ups with it when a teammate does damage on their turn. I mean, I guess that's cool, but there's too many good leads out there in the game right now for me to actually like really worry about that leadership ability if I'm being real. 50% chance for Cyborg Superman to gain death immunity if shielded at the start of an enemy turn. I mean, cool. They're not bad abilities. And if you need a team lead, cool. But there's so many other team leads out there that I will put ahead of this ability that I don't even really worry about it too much. So that is his kit. Let's get to the videos. Be right back. So here we are. I forgot to record the very beginning. Sorry. Here we are. Heroic campaign. Final note of chapter 8. Taking in Cyborg Superman. Spoiler alert. Not a problem for your boy. And some of the animations I'm looking at, they're okay. I mean, this is just Superman's eyelids, so I mean, nothing new or original there. And then what's the next one? I do kind of like the that one. That one's kind of cool. Very T3 was it T3, T2-ish? Although we all know that T3 was a terrible movie. But yeah, I kind of like that one. Anyway, so honestly, not much to report here. He's going to stay shielded. Then the minions on this chapter 8, no, they're not going to really be able to do anything with him. So, I mean, it's almost an exercise in futility. I mean, he's stacking crit chance up, so he's going to crit. He has tons of shield and keeps giving himself shield, so you're not really going to be able to do anything with him. And he's pretty freaking tanky. He's actually pretty freaking tanky. So, there goes that. Basically a cakewalk. Up next. So, let's go ahead and pause that here. Now, I have to... Oh, no. Actually, I had that problem with Eradicator, not with this one. Now, I will go ahead and say it. With Eradicator, I was trying to go at one of these Cheshire teams, and I had a huge problem because Enchantress for like 3 straight times did not bring up the damage immunity. And that is a big problem when I was facing like a Cheshire with Atrocitus. So, any case, here we go. We have Ultraman there. Ultraman is there as our taunter, and hopefully transferring some of those diseases back over to the enemy team that Cheshire is inevitably going to give us. We're using Cyborg Superman here as to take out Cheshire. He has a can't miss on the A1, and then on that A1, he makes the next ability, can't miss, and then he has Annihilation Protocol. So there are plenty of things in there for him to take out Cheshire. Poison Ivy is there also to help us keep those disease debuffs off of us, and then the damage immunity from Enchantress. So let's go ahead and get to it. Take a sip of me coffee. So yo. I will say I do love Cyborg Superman, and I'm very happy that I invested in him early, so that way it wasn't such a big deal to level him up later. And Ultraman is pretty beastly too. I'm going to do his video after this one. All right, so we got the damage immunity up. Cheshire attacks, of course he does. He's going to go ahead and take that damage. And now here's the thing. I should have used the A1 on that just to give him shield and so that it was can't miss, so we could go ahead and get Harley Quinn out of the paint. That was a dumb move on my part. So he does it there. Go ahead and get the taunt back up on us. I accidentally touched this thing, and now I can't turn it off for some reason. All right, so taunt back up on Ultraman. Get the damage immunity back out there. I mean, Enchantress really is a beast. She really is a beast. And they did give her a stat boost, which I don't even think was necessary, but I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm definitely not gonna complain about it at all. And then go ahead and transfer those disease back over. Go ahead and hit the A1. Get rid of Harley Quinn. We love to see it. And then the next move, and this is the thing, I used Annihilation Protocol here on Cheshire, but that was after the A1. So I don't know if that was a can't miss because of the A1 or it was a can't miss because he purged all the buffs before the attack. You see what I mean? So it kind of like, I don't know what it is. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if you can't use Annihilation Protocol in the beginning anyway. So there goes that. So this is all, and this is all pretty much a cakewalk. Let's see what he does. I don't know if I attacked Etrigan with Annihilation Protocol. Did I? I don't think so. Oh, no, I didn't because I wasn't sure if my shield was over 50% or not. That's what happened. Boom. Boom. And actually, the next battle, I need to watch that turn meter. I mean, solid damage on Etrigan. To be fair, negative affinity matchup, so he wasn't going to do much there anyway. So, you know. Not going to blame him too much for not one-shotting Etrigan, who's overhealed, and I think had a little bit of shield on him. But thank you, Ultraman, for making sure those diseases are all over him. And there we go. There's the end of that. So far, so good. Actually, one thing I need to really pay attention to is the... Oh. I couldn't turn off the thing. You guys got to peek at my phone. All right, so anyway. Stop it. Stop it. It's kind of dim, but we can still go for it. So you have Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. What I was trying to do there was set up basically a speed down lock team. I love doing that with Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. The problem is that there hasn't been a lot of opportunity to do it in the PvP meta. I can do it in like red alerts very easily, but in PvP there's been a lot of terror running around, a lot of like, debuff immunities running around. However, not as many lately. So I can probably use Captain Cold a little bit more, use Mr. Freeze a little bit more. We have Terra there. Of course, the question is going to be able to purge our debuff immunities, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. And then we have Cyborg Superman. So let's see how this, I honestly don't even know how this one went. I recorded these videos a little while ago, so let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. And by a little while ago, I mean like a couple days ago, but I have the memory of a goldfish at this point, so. Which actually, they proved that goldfish do have pretty good long-term memories. They were able to train them. All right, so that blocked all that stun from Desaad. Now, hopefully we can take out Dr. Poison. Now, let's see. Oh, see, turn meter up there, 30% there. We're going to reduce, speed downs on everybody. And now we have a bunch of can't hit tunes. Like, none of these tunes are going to be able to really hold a candle to us. Desaad does no damage. Martian Manhunter, not a whole lot of damage. Question, no damage. So they were basically relying on Dr. Poison. So, boom, get rid of Martian Manhunter. So there's no increase there. Okay. And as you can see, speed down lock has worked, and he's even stunned, but doesn't matter either way. So there goes that. Another one bites the dust. Let me go ahead and go over here for a second real quick. Where you at? Where you at? So now we pause. Now, here's the thing. I know, and I shouldn't, but I got to be real. So I'm using Black Flash a little bit more. I'm allowing him back into my life. I mean, he hurt me bad. I wasn't a fan because of how he dominated the meta for so long. But now I'm needing to get back to using him so I can do well in Siege and stuff like that. And I can't be so stubborn and resistant to actually using him. So in this case, we have Enchantress here to deal with, who else? Atrocitus. Oh, and this is actually, and that's what, this is a Siege match, actually. I should be worried. We have Black Flash here to reduce their turn meters and hopefully keep them from getting a turn. Then we have Vandal Savage there to hopefully deal with the other Cyborg Superman on the other side against us and Livewire. So let's see how this battle went. And I'm sitting here seriously, I can't remember. And I think, did I start off with the A2 on Black Flash? I can't remember. So damage immunity up. Cool. And you see that? You see that? Cyborg Superman jumped ahead because of that 30% turn meter increase. So he jumped ahead of the Atrocitus team. Which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And might serve as a potential solution for dealing with Atrocitus. So we go ahead and have that attack from Black Flash, reducing all their turn meters. And actually, for Livewire, who I don't think is going to be a great tune this month anyway, but she probably can be obnoxious with evasion ups, seeing as how they work so well for the defense and not so well for the offense. Let's see, who are we taking out? Oh, we took out Livewire. Boom. Notice I didn't have to ask if we did. Oh, he just did it. He just did it. And now... Oh, but wait. Oh, yeah, did we have... I'm wondering who we had stunned there. But in any case, it seems like it's basically all over but the crying. Because once I can get an open shot on Cyborg Superman with Vandal Savage, then we should be good to go. We should be good to go. A1 with Enchantress, make sure that damage... Oh, the damage immunity didn't come back up. Playing with fire right there. Now, come on, Annihilation Protocol. Oh, I didn't do... Oh, you know why? Because I didn't have 50% shield. So, I was being careful of that, but also to you guys, be careful of that. Make sure you got the 50% shield. See, I still don't have the 50% shield, so I should not use Annihilation Protocol right now. And now the more I look at it, doing that A1, maybe I should put rings into the A1 so I get 35% shield instead of just a 30. I may need to do that. I think I'm going to do that after I get done with this video. But that is Cyborg Superman. Absolute beast, lays down damage, keeps himself shielded, very hard to take down, jumps turns because of that turn meter manipulation, that turn meter up. I absolutely love him. I love playing with him. that can't miss is going to come in real handy with a lot of tunes that are running around in the meta right now, specifically Cheshire, but there are a few others that I can understand you guys having problems with. So, there goes that. Thank you guys for watching. I drop these other videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Buy me a coffee. Help support the channel. Hopefully, he's just so much fun to play with. I just got to be honest. I got to be honest. And I'm hoping that the new tunes coming in now, the Cyborg Supermans, the Ultramans, they made Ultraman really tanky. I'm hoping this helps change the meta a bit. And I don't know if it will, but hopefully it will lead to some changes. So, thanks again for watching all the way through. See you guys next time.